Alexa, stop. We on and popping, we here and we mopping. What's up, y'all? This is Courtney Rollins, Aqua Team Properties, do REI Deals, CEO, head of acquisitions, all that good stuff here on Do REI Deals. Had a great weekend. I hope you had a great weekend. It is May 2nd up here in Baltimore, Maryland, about 78 something degrees, looking good outside, beautiful weather. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, feeling blessed to have a ton of calls to make today. And that's what I do. Part of the team, part of the things that we do is we make cold calls to sellers as our main form of marketing to get discounted properties under contract. And then after that, what we do is really up to us as far as whether we are signing it to other buyers, the contract, or taking it down ourselves for a buy and hold or flip, or turning it into a note, seller finance for someone else. There's a lot of things you can do, but it all starts with, again, having the deal, getting the deal, and you gotta have those calls and conversations. And so when we cold call, one of the most important elements of cold calling that a lot of folks don't end up doing, well, I don't know if they end up doing it or not, but regardless, what we have to do is follow up. And so that's what my job is, to follow up with these calls. And so that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm here to do. And so to help me fulfill some of my purpose of helping other people see how simple, not easy, but simple the steps are, that's exactly what I do. I follow up every evening out here in front of you all and get you all's advice, share with you what I'm doing, some of the strategies I use, and see, and you get to keep me company. So I really appreciate the company that you're providing and the experience that it's giving. And I use REI. What is REI? REI is our customer relations management system. You got to have some way that you are managing all of the customers that you are in contact with. And so customer relations management system, right? And we use REI because it is super awesome. Oh, I'm getting texts from people outside of my W2. Gotta focus though, gotta focus. So at any rate, if you want to use REI, check it out. It has so many things that you can use it for, whether it's list stacking, driving for dollars, keeping your key performance indicators, calling, texting, sending direct mail, of course, following up and talking to your team. That if you're a one-man show or one-person show, you can pool lists, as I said already. You can, so many things you can do. Buy numbers that you can use to call and track and send ringless voicemails, all type of stuff. But we primarily use it. Yeah, we use it for all that type of stuff. So yeah, rocking and rolling. So let me keep going. And some of the things I use it for is for relationships. Like this one isn't a call, it's a relationship with the lender. Hi there, my partner sent sent an email earlier today. Let me take a look at that email. We're refinancing one of our properties, and that's another cool thing about going to all these meetups, networking, because you get to build relationships with folks and build your, there's no such thing as luck, but build your opportunities and be prepared when opportunity presents itself. One all over myself. So let's see, what is this? I'm looking up capital. Yikes. I got a message. Oh, yeah, here it is. Hey, do you want to proceed? April 29th. Good morning. Yes, could you please direct me to the refi application? All right, awesome. All right, so rocking and rolling. All right, I'll move on to an actual call for a seller. Please, if you're watching this on Instagram, or if you're watching this on YouTube, go to the YouTube page and subscribe. We put out tons of content. We like to share our calls and help people out, so please go do that, and we'll be able to add more value to folks and boost our ratings, not ratings, but our subscribers to help you more. Yes, a bar. Hey, Michael. This is Courtney.
Yes.
Hey, how's it going? We got each other. Awesome. How's it going? It's Courtney, the gentleman speaking to you about that commercial lot.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yes, sir. Am I catching you at a bad time here?
No, not at all.
All right, awesome. So looks like last time we spoke, it's like you were able to sell some of those lots out there already.
Yeah, I've already sold the lots that I have. I had 4 residential lots, and I sold those. And then this 2 acres of commercial was right next to it. And then, of course, I own from there on up to the corner.
Okay, 2 acres of commercial. Gotcha. And I think
These 2 acres is commercial.
I gotcha. Awesome, awesome. And let's see. I think you gave me some good information about it. Did I get the? I was able to pull up a lot of information from the site. Do you know what it was used for prior to the?
It's never been anything built on it.
And
it's just 2 acres of vacant land.
Vacant land. And what about the water and sewage access?
It's in the street.
Street. Perfect. Perfect. And
gas is in the street, and it that's it really. The gas and the water and sewer.
All right. And what about as far as a timeline? If we needed, time for a due diligence period, how long would you? Like, are you in a rush, or what's your timeline for?
No, I'm not. I'm not in a rush at all.
Got you. Awesome. Great. And do you happen to have a number that you're interested in for the commercial lot?
Yeah. I told somebody 950 is what I want for it.
Gotcha. And is there any negotiation, or is it a hard 950?
No, it's not negotiable at all.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
It's just it's worth that to me, and I'll tell you, I own from there on up that 2 acres plus the corner, and I have 2 commercial properties on that I rent. Gotcha. And so I don't. It's just I bought it to go with that land if I ever needed it, and I'm not going to do anything with it right now, so I'll go ahead and sell it if somebody wants to buy it. But if it don't, then it doesn't make any difference to me.
So it sounds like it's just, hey, if you don't plan on using it, someone comes up the right price, then we can rock and roll.
Right? Yeah. I had autos was going to buy part of it, and they're the ones that actually rezoned it.
Okay.
Went through the whole 9 yards and all the way up to actually a building permit for it, and then for some reason they backed out. I don't really know.
Wow, so it's already been going through the variance and all that stuff. It's already been approved. Yeah,
they've been through everything. I won't sell it all to them, just part of it to them.
Oh, okay.
But they went on through the whole 9. They went to the point of all they had to do was start construction.
Wow. Okay. How long ago was that, Mike?
That's been probably 7 or 8 years ago.
Okay. Well, you're giving me great information here. What I'll do is I'll talk to Greg and the guys. I'm actually meeting with them either later today. I think it's 6:30. We're supposed to get on the phone. Could I call you back tomorrow, or is there a better tomorrow around this time?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Anytime. I'm out and pedaling, but I don't work. I don't work anywhere much.
Okay, got you. That sounds pretty nice then. And what about are there any other properties that you're hot to sell? It sounds like you're using other ones, but are there other ones you may consider selling?
Well, I've got a I think I don't know who I talked to about it. I've got one place on Sharon Road. It's 1020 Sharon Road, and it's 2 houses on one lot.
Are they currently? What can you tell them about as far as are they vacant or are they currently being used?
No, they're rented. They've been rented. I've had them for about 25 years.
Oh, nice.
And they've been rented the whole time.
Gotcha. All right.
One of them is 2 bedroom, 2 bath, and one of them's 2 bedroom, 1 bath.
2 bed, 2 bed, 1 bath. And do you have any idea if the tenants probably would want to stay, right?
Yeah, I'm sure they would. They've been there Well, one of them's not been there but about 2 years. The other one's been there probably about 12.
Okay, 12 years, 1 and 2 for the other. Wow, that's a pretty long time. And why these properties, as far as thinking about getting rid of them?
Well, I've got, I own 5 other houses beside those.
Oh, nice.
And so I want to just, I don't want, the judge wants to say, I sold a house last year and bought me 2 condos down at the beach. And, I'll do something with this money. I'll take it and reinvest it somewhere else.
Oh, awesome. And what's the idea of the you think they're worth or the range you want to be in for them?
About 270. I'm about 175 for the 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and about 125 for the 2-bedroom, 1-bath.
Gotcha. And I know I'm just blasting with questions, but what are they pulling in rent?
About $1,100 each.
$1,100 each. Okay. All right, Mike.
They're right. They're right within the Research Triangle Park area, so their rent is faster than you can. I don't ever even put up a rent sign out if somebody leaves.
Wow.
It just rents good.
Wow. One area. Well, what I'll do again, Mike, I'll talk to Greg and other team in a little bit, and if it's not too late, I'll give you a call back if I have some solid numbers.
That's fine. Anytime. I don't stop my phone until about. I think it stops about 9 o'clock or something.
Okay. Well, perfect. Well, I'm going to make other calls after that. So just in case, I am going to put it on my calendar for tomorrow as well. But you'll definitely hear from me. I appreciate you taking my call.
Okay. Appreciate your call.
All right. Thanks.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. All right, let's see. Good information there. So I'll just add some of these notes here. It wasn't really too much new information. Auto zone went through the through permits and zoning all the way up to getting a building permit for a portion of the lot, and then decided last minute to not go forward. So much of the land already approved. What's up, Jason? What's up, brother? And Quinn, if you're picking over his shoulder. Just had a good conversation with a commercial property owner down in North Cackalack, hot area Research Triangle Park. Has access to water and sewage. Wants $950K for it. All right, so let me just send this on to my friend. Man, I'm living life. Country boy, what's up? Newkirk in the place, man. Holding it down. Coach Newkirk, ready to hit them daggone. See, I'm over there. Ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. All right, let's see. I'm going to look at this property, I think is in Durham. So I'm gonna look at the Durham interactive map. If you're doing land, most places now have interactive maps. You can look at the zoning. I've learned so much. Like this 2 weeks ago, I didn't know none of this stuff, but like as far as how to find out the zoning, how to find out where the plat is, or however you pronounce it, all that stuff, all because creating fun problems, learning new stuff. It's pretty cool, And I've never, a $950K deal, if we could resell it for 1.2 or whatever, I could squeeze in a 6K assignment fee. That would be awesome. I'm trying to see what that look like. That'd be the biggest deal I've ever did. I ain't scared. If you scared, say you scared. Like for real. And it's taking about the same amount of work. I'm working on this one deal. Oh my goodness. Me and Shanita had dealing with this one deal. We're supposed to make like 3K off it. I'm not balking my nose or flipping my nose up at 3K, But I've heard somebody say those smaller deals are usually the harder ones. The buyer just backed out because she thinks that she's getting a mortgage on the property. She's getting the seller finance. We told her we're not sure what the closing costs would be, but it's usually rough around this. But you have to pay for the loan documents. Long story, a little shorter. She looked at the closing costs. I was like, no, that's not fair. That's not this or that. You guys, you're going to sell it to me at this. And I'm like, well, I got nothing to do with the closing costs. Get on the phone with the title company 2 times past. We were on the phone for like an hour today. And she's just like, telling him that he don't know what he's talking about, even though he's been doing this for 30 years, and saying that he don't know what he's talking about because he's not an attorney, but like you're talking to a closing attorney. He's like, yo, really the Aqua team, if they wanted to, could take your earnest money. She had to put $5,000 down. And we were like, yo, ma'am, I told you on Friday, I understand that you didn't know or didn't think that it was going to be this much. We'll just go ahead and release you of the contract, give you your money back. No, you're going to sell the deal to me. You're going to sell the deal to me. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then she starts, she really calls out of our name. So she was just upset, rightfully so. We understand she was upset. She wasn't expecting to pay that much. And again, at the same time, we're like, yo, ma'am, you want to get out of the deal because really you're out of a contract. You're supposed to close last week. The closing costs are whatever they are. So whatever. No, I want to, y'all, this is not right. This is not cool. Courtney, what alternatives do we have? I don't have any alternatives. So anyways, I'm saying all to say that why not bust your tail on a deal that can give you $6,000 as opposed to, especially those deals that seem like the smaller, the skinnier the scale, the margin, the tougher, the harder they are sometimes. And I am definitely noticing that. The Bird Princess, what's the deal? What's the deal? And that is why I have to work harder and be more about building my skills to get these properties at deeper discounts, even if there's, hell, we asked for $8,000 down, it's like a $25,000 deal. But regardless, no excuse, get the deals at deeper discounts or leave them alone so that we don't have these challenges here. But these challenges ain't gonna stop me. It's just a part of understanding and learning, So let's go. That's what we do. Eddie, what up, man? What up? Let's go. Can it be that it was all so simple? Boy, oh boy, it was a tough. She was tough. So this is a screenshot on flat of this property. Forest Highway. And 277. So I'm going to send this information. Shit, I should try to lock it up and give it like a long 6 to 8 month due diligence period. Check out this commercial property. Seller wants $950K. What else can I say? About 7 years ago, AutoZone was about to purchase it and went through permits and zoning all the way up to getting the building permit for a portion of the lot, and then decided to, at the last minute, to not go for it. Much of the land is already approved, has access, blah, blah, what's the name for it. Let's see, I'm going to attach a picture of the lot. So everything you need to see. I'm gonna say he wants a milli for it. He wants $1 million. And I can get him down a bit and have a due diligence period What do you think it is worth? And I'm gonna send it to 2 people, the exact thing. It was pretty cool. This weekend, we got a shout out on Wholesaling Inc. from homeboy that we did a deal with in Asheville, North Carolina. And what's cool really about it is that because of the shout out, and it was really, really nice. Brad, peace and blessings to you, man. I really appreciate that. Kept shouting out Aqua team and me and stuff. I've been getting text messages from folks on Instagram all weekend. And one guy looks like is going to be another person we're going to be able to partner with in North Kakalaki. He said he'll even be boots on the ground at times because I'm all up in Beamer, and that is an awesome thing. So it's cool. Hope you had a blast, man. Check out this lead. Check out this lead. Oh, I guess I have to get the address 4991 747. All right, and attach what I need to attach. We had a great quarter meeting. I was listening to Les Brown. You gotta be hungry. We're listening to Les Brown for my quarter meeting. I was ready to bust through a door, ready to get it done. Let's see. Did I text him right? Text him right. Let's just call. Hey, Patricia. Oh, I gotta open up another because I asked him if he had another lead, right? I heard me ask him if he had another property, and he said yes. So I gotta set up a new lead and re-simply for it. Asking over here. Like Wallace.
Please leave your message for 410419807.
Hey, Miss Patricia, this is Courtney giving you a call about Duval Avenue. I was just curious to see if you were able to do anything with it or if you're interested in selling the property at this time. Feel free, love for you to give me a call back just to give us an update. The number is 443-933-8271. That's 443-933-8271. Hope you have a great day and chat with you soon. Hey, Eddie, do you play golf, or Braxton, do you play golf? I got tee time Saturday, 1 o'clock, Clifton Park. And I don't have anybody. I got 3, well, I got 4, but I got 3 available. I need some folks to play with. Bird Princess, I don't know you have Milwaukee? Can't come all the way good. So I left there a message. Come swing some clubs. Talk real estate and all that good stuff. Cold calling. Durham County. I'm just setting up. Yeah, I just started back in September, man. My homeboy just kept on blabbing about it, blabbering. So I said, okay, I'll go out there, hit the ball at the range, and fell in love, man. It's so fun. Well, it's really frustrating, but it can be awesome too. All right, so for this property, this one's also in North Carolina, 10. Oh, I didn't even ask if it was Durham. I hope it's Durham. Sharon Lane. Hi, Michael. There are the 2 units on Sharon Lane. So he has 2 properties on one deed. So we can figure out what's going on. Getting some virtual leads called. That's what's up, man. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right here. I'm calling some whatever's in front of us. We market primarily to Baltimore, but we also 2 units on one deed. But we also open up to almost all of North Carolina. Wake Forest, Wake County, Durham County, primarily. 2 bed, 2 bath. One's a 2 bed, 1 bath. Both getting 1,100 in the center of research. So many people were going to Triangle Park, going to the area, man. It's like crazy. Like I did that old shout out to Max Maxwell list of going to List Source and finding out where the buyers are. And like, let's say in the last 6 months, there were 83 buyers, most in one particular zip code in Baltimore County. I gotta check and see if I did the data right, because it's either I might have said it for a year, but even so, it's crazy. There's like 389 in one zip code in Wake County of cash buyers, and 273 in one zip code right there in Wake County. And maybe it was for a year. Even if you cut that in half, that's still bonkers. I gotta check my filters, man. I must have did something wrong. Yeah, I got family down there too. Yeah, what part of North Cat? That's awesome. What part of North Carolina are you? Or your family? Let's see. It's a multiple property owner. Multiple property. I'm putting little tags here, so if I ever got pulled up, who got multiple properties? This is one. You need buyers and be more that want shells. I may have a buyer who, if it's 7K or less, he'll buy anything 7K or less in Baltimore. I don't know if he's still doing that, but I don't know if he was trying to do something for tax strategies, but yeah. Hey, Wadesboro, Green, G-Boro. Yeah, Thomasville. I always think about them at Biscuitville over in Thomasville, exit off 85. That's what's up, man. Heck yeah. I set up call this guy every other day on my drip campaign until I either get it locked up or he goes away. And I think that's all I need for that one. And it's on and popping. Molly McButter. Molly McButter. All right, let's go. Oh, I see you, man. You on the YouTube. Appreciate you. I love that name. Long live Simba. What's it do, Braxton? Yeah. Loving life, man. Yeah, I look forward to meeting, man. We gotta get some little quick mastermind together, break some bread, make some things happen. All right, I don't know what to offer, dude. I'm gonna be like, yo, okay, I'll offer you. Can you do 930 and give me a 6-month due diligence inspection period? And we'll put down whatever amount down. This gentleman that I've talked to wants to gift me to get my license in North Carolina. Yeah, bro. If you want to JV or if you want me to shoot you some buyers your way, man. Either way, man. Joint venture. We usually. I gotta call somebody. Just calling about one of our properties. A buyer. I'm so mad. Let's see. Make an offer. No, that's not. Hello? Hello? Dang it. Hey, Courtney, go ahead and Oh, nope, that's not it. SMS. Hey, this is Derek. Nope, we already saw that one. Because when somebody left a message asking about one of our properties. Oh, I can just check the call log. Yeah, having some type of system is awesome because you can do stuff like that. Check your call log. What's going on here? Why did it just freeze? Apple don't want me to be great over here. Jesus. What's up, fat boy? How you doing? Come to see me? Let's see. Check the call log. Check the call log, filter it by SMS, incoming SMS. I'm gonna call this buyer back. Hey, there we go. Let's call him back. Is everything to your approval, Chip? Is this Gloria? It's cool, ain't nothing wrong with wholesalers.
Please leave your message for 34757313221.
Hey, how's it going? This is Courtney. I just saw your call. I was calling you back. I think you were inquiring about some of the properties that we have available over on our Aqua Team Properties site. Feel free to give me a call back at your convenience. And yeah, we'll chat then. And let me see. I'll send you a text message in a second. Let's see. Hi, just tried to call you back. Both properties are available. What was it? What was the address? 1312 Poplar Road is at title ready to close right now, and 1613 East Federal Street also. All right. Let's keep moving then. The knee guy. What is this, the knee guy? I haven't called this person in a long time. Oh man, this is just gonna be it's almost like a damn cold call. Sometimes we put in leads that we haven't, we always follow up. Sometimes they unfortunately fall out the system and we need to get them back in. Oh, okay. Time to go practice some chipping. I get like such a focus on things. So. Hello? Hello? Michael? Hello? Marvin? Michael? Nobody answered. Somebody phone answered or no voice. No. See if there's an alternative number. I might need to just switch my numbers. My number might be wrong one here. No, it's the right one. The right number. Phone back later on. Just, what's up? Man, just closed on the property. Woo woo. First of many, homie. Congrats, man. And thank you. Heck yeah. I couldn't even go pick up the check today. I like having problems like that. Let's see. Yeah. 106 in dark. Oh, I saw it earlier. What's up? I like that name, 106 in the park. Y'all don't know about that. That's a dope name. That's a dope name. I like that. All right, let's see. Check on buyer. Oh, the dispo queen will do that. I need some text to do that. Buyer. Interested in Poplar Grove and Federal. Let me send this lead to disposition. You have a task in simply for buyer is inquiring about Poplar Grove and Federal Street. The number is, we use Slack. We use REI Simply to communicate as well, but we use Slack to communicate. Yeah, let's get some more done. Heck yeah, let's make it happen. Check out what we got. Ooh, shoot. I got 1, 2, 3 contracts over the weekend. One's gonna be subject to, or it is subject to. It's gonna be nice. So we might keep it ourselves. At 2308 East Preston Street. We haven't created the flyer yet for it. My man, Mr. Robert, who lived right across the street from me, he's going to go take pictures right now. We got 413 South Mount Street. I just need to create the flyers for it. I got the pictures. I got all this information in. It's just, building out those systems. And that's where my operations assistant is going to just be so amazing when he or she or they come on board, because that's the type of stuff that's like, I hear me say it a lot if you ever up here. I don't want to be the clog in my system. It'll be the reason we're going slow. So hopefully by tomorrow morning, they'll be ready to go. I know Shanita's working on the flyer for the MailChimp. I just need to have the flyer ready for Carrot. We use the Carrot website. Shout out to Trevor Mark and all those folks. I told her I would check in next Wednesday. I gotta get this lady. We told this lady we're gonna cut her grass for her because I got a little small grass, lawn smaller than this area here, but the city is giving her a hard time. I don't think we're gonna be able to move her property for her, but we can cut her grass and help her out a little bit. So let me set up a task to, matter of fact, let me contact him now. No time like the present, right? Action, contact Andre about cutting grass for Naomi. So yeah, man, you put that stuff out in the world, it always comes back. It may not necessarily be monetary material right at the exact moments, but it comes back in so many other ways. So let me text my man, see if and when he's available, because we said we're gonna do it. Yeah. Carrot, you know what Carrot is? Oh, hell yeah. Go to, well, if you have Apple Podcasts, check out the Carrot podcast or Spotify. Yeah, Trevor Mark, check him out on Instagram, Trevor Mark, Mauch. Really cool, inspirational entrepreneur. They really focus on SEO, search engine optimization. And it's like something, even though you're just starting out, bro, it's something that you can really play to so that you can like create that, what they call evergreen marketing. So that when people are looking up, like, I want to sell my property or whatever, they're going to look up, find your website, and they have it where you don't have to pay a gazillion $1 million to somebody else who probably doesn't follow the SEO algorithms and stuff that needs to be followed so that you can get that traffic. But this site is set up so you can get tons of buyers. We've gotten so many buyers straight up from the way the app is or the site set up. Our sellers are starting to come to our property. I'll be honest, I'm not putting as much. Well, some of the reason I'm doing these videos is so that I can transfer them to our website and rank on Google. But just awesome, ready-made, out-the-box property or website for real estate investors. They have hybrid models too for realtors, investors, and all. Let me text Andre now. Woo! I should have ate a little more food, Andre, before I got started. Andre Lawn Service. How goes it, man? I have a small lot at 4525 Furley, 45723. What is it? What's that address? 1632. Small lot. Where'd he go? They love high school available. Available sometime this week. Oh, one of my first jobs I had growing up was why can't I talk? I don't know. Oh, it was cutting grass. Where's the Reverend McMillan? Let's call him. Man, so I'm supposed to be recording my course tomorrow, but some things got misconstrued and I'm not recording until 26, which is probably a blessing. I need more time anyways. Logo and t-shirts and stuff to come in, so. Losing your love. Whoa, you don't have any of those? Yikes. Wow.
Please leave your message for 205-240-8544.
Hey, how's it going? This is Courtney just giving you a call about the property over there at Mount Street. We're supposed to check in, I think, for Wednesday at 11. I just wanted to make sure that we're still set to go. All right, Lazara, this is Courtney, and feel free to call me back or message me, especially if we're good to go. 746-7098. That's 443-746-7098. Take care. He just texted me saying he don't have all that stuff. Hi there. Are we still good for Wednesday at 11 a.m.? Hi, BTW, waiting to hear back from lawn service to get over there and cut the back block. Hey, who do you guys use for VA? We're trying to expand and hire some awesome. I think Riva is like a go-to, easy to use, really inexpensive. You're probably getting bombarded with folks on like Facebook, Instagram who send you stuff, but I know Riva is vetted by a lot of folks. We've actually used them. So actually right now though, we scaled back in December because like, I was like, man, oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Sorry about that. But I was like, yeah, we rocking. I still work a full-time job. Yep, Riva, real estate VAs. That's what it stands for. You did. Yep, you spelled it correctly. Yep. Riva, that's what it stands for. But I guess I never noticed that either, real estate VAs. But yeah, it so thorough, so thorough. But I got so many damn leads, and I didn't have like enough like time to like follow up on my own. But fortunately, right now, all of our folks are stateside, and everybody is like I-9 workers, so you eat what you kill. Besides my lead manager, she gets a monthly, basically not salary because she's still W-9, and I pay my mom monthly to be the inbound manager. Everyone gets paid on commission. The lead manager also gets paid for everything we close as well. But yeah, I'm about to go back to them. No problem, no problem. Check them out. I'm about to go back to them and probably get somebody as a social media manager. My operations manager was awesome the time she was there. That's my next hire. I got to get off these phones in this way. Not off these phones, but out the task of like keeping track of the KPIs and all that stuff, because hey, once we stopped doing it, it fell back on these shoulders to make sure that we tracked our numbers, make sure that, you know, set up the flyers, man. But the good thing about it is that I document everything. I still have some systems I need to document. Document everything and have a corresponding video. Just use Zoom and use the record feature on Zoom. But they got all type of apps out there. And that's really, really a healthy thing to do, because when you want to remove yourself, you got to be able to train people up on it. And especially as a solopreneur, there's a lot of stuff that you might do that you think are intuitive because you just do it all the time. Oh, okay. Let's see. You don't have lease rental license. Yikes. There is no agreement, even if it's already even if it's expired. That's tough. So one of the properties we got in the contract, I don't renegotiate as like stuff. I think that's kind of not a, guess a yucky, not cool thing to do. But whew, yeah. What about AM? Do you guys pay that by commission? Yeah, acquisition manager, we pay by commission. There's a lot of models out there, right? But we pay by commission. So if you're a prospector for us stateside, and you lock up the deal, you get 2.5%. Well, not lock up the deal, but if you like qualify the lead and it goes all the way to close. If you're sorry, let me do one thing at a time for us. If you are the acquisition manager and you set the appointment up for me to lock it up, you get 5%. If you actually lock up the contract yourself, you get 10%. And if you actually find the buyer outside of our systems, then you get 50%. Yeah, I mean, a deal's a deal until somebody buy it, right? By the contract, I should say. Yeah, that's how we do it. Oh, awesome. Where are you wholesaling? Eden.Runson1. Where are you wholesaling or sourcing deals, I should say? Congratulations. That's a cool step. Yeah, even documenting how you actually make calls. Dallas, oh heck yeah, you need to holler at my boy. I need to holler at my boy. Nathaniel out there. There's a young guy doing his thing. I haven't talked to him in a long time. Ken is out there doing his thing. I should text you that information. This young guy killing the game out there. Shanita communicating text test. Just sent over terms to discuss. Oh, yeah, it is. See, my brain, my ADHD brain, I'm so glad I got a CRM. Resimply.com is what we use /Aqua team if you want to discount, but on that, on that CRM, whatever system you use, it's so great because you don't have to rely on your mind. Because when you have a mind like mine, you can go a lot of places. Whew. Yeah, I gotta send you. I'm sending it right. I'm gonna find it right now. Doug, yeah, what is Doug's information?
You've reached the voicemail for Kelly AP.
Doug.
Please leave me a message and I'll return your call as soon as I can. Thank you.
Yeah, Doug is awesome. Oh, I know I talk so fast. My bad, Kelly. How's it going? This is Courtney just giving you a call. Yeah, just checking in about the about the Hawk Rise Lane. I sent over some terms for us to take a look at. Let me know a good time for us to chat, and we'll do that. 443-659-0829. 443-659-0829. Okay, CRM is RE Simply, RE Simply with an I, SIMPLI.com. You can just check it out. You probably have subscriptions that you're using now that you can just get rid of, like it's got to drive for dollars, list stacking. You can do ringless voicemails, you can direct mail, you can skip trace. You can do, of course, it keeps the KPIs and call logs, communicate with your team. They're so responsive. Sherrod, like the guy who owns it and creates it, several times I'll say something, either make a suggestion or ask something, and he's on the phone with me. Just, okay, you ready for a call? Can you talk? I'm like, okay, yeah. And this dude is so it's really awesome I heard it to be a part, not be a part, but to be able to have somebody so responsive. Yeah. Resimply.com. And if you go to resimply.com/Aqua team, you'll get a discount. It says I got poor communication. Resimply.com/Aqua team for a discount on your pricing. But like I said, there's tons of them out there, and they all are, because of great competition, they're all doing better. Not doing better. They're all, getting really good. This guy was having issues with his daughter. Let me just see. Let's see. Hope all is well with the family. Should I call tomorrow around this time? He was dealing with some heavy stuff, this lead that I'm speaking to, and I have a note that said we were going to speak to check in on Monday. No problem. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing your thing out there. Heck yeah. Do you have any leads that are working better for you guys out there that you work more on? I tend to a drive for dollars list is always sweet. So we have an intern, so cool. I'm an educator by the day. Even though I leave June 15th is my last day, burning the ships. I ain't burning bridges. I love you, part school. Love everybody I've been part of, but I gotta, it's my calling right here. But at any rate, ADHD. Oh, yeah. I like working on buying properties, not homes. I like the way somebody phrased that before. So what I mean by that is I do not absentee owner, but not owner occupied, non-owner occupied. You know what I mean? So I don't care if the tenant's in there or not. But other than that, that's really the main criteria. And the reason I say that is because we are comfortable locking up creative financing deals, like subject to or seller finance. And a lot of people say, make sure you put in 25% equity and leased and all that stuff, which is great because that is, that's you can have something that you're going to be able to work with. But that leaves a lot of people out there where it's like, oh, well, if you really want to sell, if you really want to get, do with this, but it doesn't have enough equity in it, what if we take over the payments, Or, I guess seller finance, that wouldn't, they got 100% equity usually. So, yeah, so anyways, the reason we just look for non-owner occupied. I am working a lot in land too, because that is a field where there's not that many people in there as well. I mean, it's still, people are in there, it's in there. I mean, you still have to work. But I like land, in-lot lands, residential vacant land, and it's really cool because they either think the property is worth a gazillion or they think they don't even know they got it and like, what the heck? And, we've had people just hand over the deed so many times because of that. And it seems like it doesn't have as much emotional attachment sometimes, which can be helpful, but also sometimes when it does have emotional attachment, that can be helpful too, because especially if you seem like somebody that can be likable. Sometimes they want to hand over the property to you. Now we always tell them that we try to make a profit and we don't do what we do with the property, but yeah. How about you? Creative finance. Oh, that's exciting. Then you get to learn something. That just means another area for you to be able to grow in. Folks out there, Pace Morby, that dude is like the king of creative financing. And I found that his community, his tribe, he got people who are very, very caring, very, very, very. I mean, I've been blessed to find a lot of people in the real estate game that seem to be very wide open and caring. It's like almost like you can't be if you're not. It's hard not to be, in other words, if you want to last in this thing. But check him out, William Tingle, if you're trying to do the seller subject to as well. Like, just go to William Tingle's subject to on Apple or Spotify and listen to all his podcasts. The first 30 will give you like a good, they are. Will give you a really good rundown. Ruben, will give you a great rundown. Gave me, I listened to it. Took me like a week to listen to it. I was like, damn, I know how to subject to my freaking property. Yeah, we live in a wonderful age. Freaking, what do you call that thing? Knowledge, information age. Yeah, William Tingle. And he has such a cool accent. I just like his southern accent. I just think he just, the way he talks is just, no, I'm not making fun. I'm from Alabama. I just like your accent, Mr. Tingle. And you're very knowledgeable, and I'm really not making fun. I think it's just, I'm from Alabama. I like the southern accent. Even if I wasn't from Alabama, I'm pretty sure I would. All right, let me actually make a call here. I should have ate some food before I started, but it's all good. I'm gonna keep on going. Yeah, I'm a nut up here, y'all. For real. You saw latest deals. That is a buyer. I don't know why I'm connected to it. Did he respond? I'm not sure why I have that on there. Let me just call Kiana. What happened, Kiana, girl? She can make some good cake. I done bought a couple of cakes from this seller right here. But we have not got we got the contract once, and then she reneged. Said she wanted to. Wasn't able. Influential _ I like it. I can't wait to see my logo. Miss Kiana, how you doing?
Hey, Courtney, I got a little family situation going on right this moment.
No problem. All right. No,
it's not a good time.
Say no more. All right, you take care.
All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm.
Yes, it has it. So I would take notes on that, right? That she spoke, said she is dealing with a family situation. Take notes on everything. You don't know how, especially talking to so many people, you don't know what's going to be needed to inform, you all's relationship, your conversation. That's another dope thing about all this stuff. Who said that? Jim Rohn said, becoming a millionaire, multi-millionaire, doing all this stuff, like your goals, it's not necessarily the goal that you get that's so exciting. It's the person that you become. The reason I say that is I was talking about taking notes, like being able to this is Steve Trang's work. Shout out Steve Trang. Active listening. I mean, you really have to be a good listener. That's something I got to work on more and more as I talk to more sellers and stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry. He said he should be ready next week. What's going on here? All right, so this is a realtor. So I'm just going to text her, even though I like having conversations with relationships with realtors. I got a lot of leads to go through today. No excuse. But we had our quarterly meeting. It was so exciting. We listened to Les Brown. Folks were giving their personal statements. I got a small crew of 7 of us. It's just so exciting being able to just to go after your passion, man. It just feels good. Hi, Lita. Is Eric ready to show? Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe it brought me this far to leave me. Yeah, Just, we gotta get that daggone testimonial. We should have got it that day. I had to go out of town, man. Let me call this guy. Ooh, you can't see. This is the thing that I need to be able to do. Just take action, smile and dial. This brother right here, he is a driver. He don't remember me every time. Get this down. Just breathe. No assumptions.
Hello.
Hey, Mr. Lewis, how's it going? It's Courtney calling you back. How you doing today?
Yeah, go right ahead.
All right. Well, I texted you the other day in the fashion that you asked me to text you. Is this a bad time to talk about any of your properties?
No, we can try. Go ahead.
All right, awesome. Well, I think we were talking about the Poplar Grove property. Yeah, so I was wondering, are you, what stage are you in thinking about selling it? We're trying to buy over there.
Okay, I don't remember us talking about the Poplar Road. What address? I always ask what address.
Yep, it was the 27th of May. We spoke about 1625 Poplar Grove Street.
And what did I tell you?
You asked me to give you a call back, and they gave me some pretty clear instructions on like how to format the call. I'm the gentleman that talked about also thinking about being a property manager with you. We've had a couple of pretty good conversations, at least on my end. There's pretty
okay. That might be right. That part is right, but the protocol that I use, I only deal with one property at a time, and I was not dealing with 16. Although I have 1625, I was not dealing with 1625. The bottom line on 1625, there's a tenant in there who has an elderly grandmother and has a uncle who kind of is just coping. So she's struggling, but she, as of the last 3 months, has been paying her rent.
Oh, wow.
So therefore, that property is off the market at this point because she's paying her rent. So I don't think that's the advice that I should have, and I think I did for that.
Oh, okay. So you want to hold on to it while she's not paying the rent?
He didn't hear me. She is paying the rent.
Is. Gotcha. I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about the one that you are. Is there a property that you are interested in selling? We'll see if it fits our buyer box, and possibly we can.
Okay. Let me emphasize this. The property that I had offers on was 1725 Homestead. I had a ratified contract, and I have an associate, and I turned it over to him so he could get a feel for how he and I generally agree on how to go forward.
Right.
In this particular time, I was not satisfied with the other contractor, even though I had the other investor, even though I had a ratified contract.
Okay.
So I said, okay, you deal with this stuff and keep me apprised. Anyway, what was obvious to me about 3 weeks ago, the contractor is just stringing it along. So in all likelihood, that property as of the 4th of May will be back on the market.
I got you.
Now, I had good offers. Well, I thought good offers, and what I thought was a good offer.
Right.
The last offer was 77. I told somebody just a couple of days ago, if they, depending on the paperwork, and if they're not interested in 77, there's no sense really calling back.
Right.
Now, let me share this with you. This same investor, on about 6 different occasions, said how he would help me and work with me. And he attempted 3
times or more to explain why his offer of 7K was better than the offer I had of either 66 or 67. So right then I had time to listen, and he actually tried to show me how he could be so helpful to me, and he could advise me and hold my hand, and why his offer of 60 of 70 was better than the offer I had. So there we are.
So he tried to say that an offer of 7K was better than what you wanted at 70. Is that what I'm hearing?
I'll say it again. Like I'm talking to you straight up. He wanted to explain to me why his offer of 70 was better than the offer I'm holding. It was either 66 or 67. So a couple of days later, he called back and tried to sell it to me again. So right now, I got time to listen. So I found it somewhat amusing. He actually, well, he's a good talker. He actually thought that he could get me to accept his offer of 70 as opposed to the offer I had. So now that particular property will officially go back on the market Wednesday.
Okay. So when you say, Mr. Lewis, when you say back on the market, is that like listing with a realtor on the market, or saying it's available to sell?
It's not listed. It's available. If I get the right offer, then we can go forward. I have an offer of 77. Mm-hmm. So you got to do at least 77 or better.
Got you. Well, it sounds like, what I won't do is I definitely don't want to waste your time. I know it's valuable to you. So if you have an offer of 70, I definitely don't want to waste your time. And if you have an offer of 77 for that property there, I think that would be, I mean, that's pretty strong. I would jump on that if I were you. So I'll just make a note here on my end, and I appreciate you talking to me. If my team is anywhere at 77, I definitely will call back, but I doubt we're going to be the buyers at that price.
Yeah, that's the only reason I mentioned. I may or may not share this with you, but an identical property next door in the month of December of last year sold for $170,000.
Yeah, 1727. I'm looking at it right now. Right. That's really nice property. It looks like it's well done too. Is yours fixed up as well?
It was done.
Awesome. How about the condition how about the condition of homestead? How is yours in the same condition?
Well, I don't know what the property looked like before, but it's the same structure. I do know that I saw pictures of it, and the finished product is real nice. The only thing I'm saying that if somebody took that kind of, not only did they have to put money into it, but it actually sold.
Right, that's awesome.
So I don't know what they paid for it. I don't know what they put into it, but what they got for it has bearing on what somebody else could do with my place. That's all I'm saying.
I understand that. That makes complete sense. Is there possible for us to get pictures of the inside or look at the inside of it so I can make a more intelligent offer if we do move forward?
Yeah, but you could. That's the other thing that kind of annoyed me with the other contractor. He wanted to see the property. So what I did was, at that point, he was not interested. So I put a lockbox on the property. And to my knowledge, we go back over 21 days. So I did have somebody I put a lockbox on the property. And one party came in and looked at the property. And I don't remember the details, because it was this guy or another guy. I don't remember this. One guy came in and took pictures. The other gentleman, when I told him what my offer was, and he said, well, I'm very interested. Tell me what the offer is so we can go forward. Yeah, I said, well, look, I got 70. I got two people starting at 74. So he said, okay, I'll go 76, coming back with. I'll go 76 so we can go forward. So I thought he was seriously interested. And then after we got the paperwork straight and he had a ratified contract, all of a sudden it was, yeah, we're working on it. We'll let you know. I'll call him up on a Monday.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, I'll talk to you Friday and give you an update. I called him on Friday, so I'll call you Monday and give you an update. So at that point, I'm trying to explain to my associate, who's good, very helpful, and actually owns property.
Okay.
That I'm not too comfortable with this guy. And my partner said, yeah, but he has time. I said, yes, he has time. But every time I ask him for specifics, I don't get it. So then I gave an example that when is a target date to go to closing? This is about 3 weeks ago. And he said, well, I can't give you a firm date. So then I used the King's River reference. Sure, I did not ask for a firm target. I did not ask for a firm date.
Right.
I asked, based on your assessment, what is a firm target date? And are you telling the difference between a firm date and a target date? So with some reluctance, he gave me a target date. And that was about 3 weeks ago.
So what? Let's have a closing date on there. So is there? Well, so for us, so how does that mean we're not, that you are hesitant to let somebody else in there? Is it possible for me to get over there, take a look, or I just want to follow the lead here? Is it possible to get in there tomorrow or later this week?
It's possible, but I cannot give you a specific date until after Wednesday next week, because I'm going out of town on business.
Okay. Okay.
But if you do your numbers, now here's something that nobody wants to answer, but I'll try it with you. If the property was in, not what I consider, if the property was in what you consider excellent position, excellent condition, what would you offer?
If it was in excellent condition,
yeah.
Well, the only challenge is that I see one, we base it off of the recent, sales. And so I see that property is sold for 170 and then the next property close to it sold for 100. So that's a pretty wide gap. So if it was in excellent condition, I wouldn't be, probably wouldn't be buying it because I'm an investor and I have to buy it where I can get it and make some money. But if I was like a resident, like if I was just, buying it for my home, and it was in excellent condition, I probably somewhere between that 170, 100, about 135, 140, as low as I can get it as possible. Even as a resident, I still want my money. I want to spend as little money as possible and get as much value out. I think that's for almost anybody. But yeah.
Okay. That makes sense on the surface. Let's look at it. Regardless of the condition, you want to know the condition of property, you're going to try to either hold it and flip it, or fix it up and sell it.
Right.
So if you want to fix it up and sell it, in most cases, the present condition has little to do with what's going to happen when you fix it up.
Well, it does. I guess it makes sense, but it does also, like, it's a difference between fixing the roof and having to fix the foundation. I got to know what I'm buying and how much money I'm going to put into it.
Okay, that makes sense. So, based on how many houses have you, as an investor, how many houses have you bought recently?
Well, we've been through about.
Only a year.
How many have we in the last year?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have the exact number. We may have gone through like maybe 20 transactions in the last year. And some of those are.
That's good. Now, what is the maximum that you have put into a property fixer up?
We put about 75 into full gut over in Washington Pigtown, a couple of full guts. Why do you ask?
Okay. I'm getting this. So you put in 75, and when you flipped it or sold it, what did you sell it for?
Well, for this one, we refinanced out and kept it as a rental, so it did appraise for about 185,000 or 185,000.
Okay, good. Now let's look at the numbers. If you got the place, let's just say to work with round figures. Let's just say you got the property for 80, and you put 70 in it. That's 150, and you were able to get, I think you said 180.
Right.
So usually that's close to workable numbers.
Yeah, I think you're right. But not even no but. Definitely need to account for the realtor commission that's going to be charged on the back end and the closing costs that may be charged.
Are you an investor?
Yes, but if we sold it to someone, or if we refinance, there's still closing costs that's associated. Yeah, I'm not arguing against you, but as you know, there's some other factors definitely to play in if those margins are that tight.
Okay. You say closing costs. Yes, that's closing costs. But I don't see your real estate, your sales will come. Well, I'm just talking numbers.
I hear that.
I mean, if the numbers don't work, the numbers don't work.
That's very true.
Like, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time.
Absolutely. Well, what I'm gonna do then, Mr. Cashwell, is I know you said you're going out of business, out of time for business. Is it all right if I call you back Friday or Monday, and we'll see if you haven't already sold it, or if I can get in there, and if not, no harm, no foul. How about that?
Yeah. Okay. It would probably, you can call back Monday, but I don't think, I might be out of town. In fact, I'll probably be out of town Monday.
Okay.
I expect I'll be back in town Wednesday.
All right. Well, I'll make a note to give you a call next Wednesday. I'm Courtney, and appreciate you at least talking to me, and I'll just keep these notes right here. But you have a great week. Be safe on that. I'm sorry? Yep. All right, you take.
Last thing you think?
Rollins, Courtney Rollins, Rollins.
Courtney, I'll probably remember your name.
Oh, I appreciate that.
But one of the things, I can probably have time to give you an update somewhat on Wednesday.
Oh, that would be great. Oh, that I would really appreciate.
There is a slim chance that this guy might realize that I'm not going to wait for him to fill it out. He's in or he's out. Like,
right. Well,
he was, some time ago, I had a property. It was rented. No, I had a property, and the guy and his family was interested in it. So he put his wife on his phone, and she was punching down to her a lot of common sense. So after a little bit of conversation, she said, Mr. Castle, it's time for you to sit or get off the pot.
Right, exactly. That's you got to do one or the other. Well, I wish you the best of luck, Mr. Lewis. I got a couple of other calls to make, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump on that. But I really appreciate you giving me so much information. Hopefully, this dude will do something. And if not, maybe we'll be able to work together. But I wish you the best this week, and I'm gonna definitely call you back Wednesday. All right.
All right, you're cool. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, babe. Bye-bye. All right. So quite a character right there. He never remembers me when I call, and then he has the knack for being able to share stories. And I get a little bit of information each time, but I don't know if it's information or if he just wants to talk to people, even though he don't seem too gregarious. He still we'll talk condition. Okay, so claims he is under contract without a closing date and is supposed to go out of contract on May 4th. I was trying to throw the deal away, like, yo, why don't you close with him? A lot. We got all that stuff. We usually don't do the bidding war, so I'm like, yo, you should take that 77 because we're not gonna come in. But something told me to keep on. Just I don't know if I was bored or not, but keep on trying because 77 might be right where we need, a little too high. Yeah, he was going in. Bugs versus Bugs. Yeah, that was like 18 minutes of a call that probably should have been 2 minutes, but it's all. Yeah, we get them all. All right, so I like that area. We've flipped contracts over there. Had a couple on Homestead. Said he is going out of town for business and to call back Wednesday. It's gonna be Groundhog's Day, man. Hope I don't have to go through that same thing. I'm gonna try to call back Monday just to be like, yo, remember me. Woo! And he was right. I mean, one property did sell for 170. I don't know if that's an outlier. It is on the same block. Another one sold for 100. That's not in that same condition. This is a weird market right now. A weird market. 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 All right. So what I'm gonna do is, man, we've been talking since 2020, December 15th, 2020, talking about different properties. Oh, maybe I wonder if well, I ain't gonna say nothing about no seller. But I wonder if, respectfully, yes, respectfully now. Nah. Maybe he's just an older, I don't even say none of that stuff. All right. Dang, we're getting down there, we're getting down. That was a hell of a call right there. If I get that lead. Sounds like a lot of moving parts. Anyways, let me set up this. I'm setting up a new, completely new lead under REI Simply, so that when I call him, I'm not calling the property that I just spoke to him about, but I'm talking about the other property. So I need his information. And just going to set up a new lead. And what's cool about it is that most of these CRMs, including, of course, I mean, REI Simply, you can, the phone numbers will stay connected. So it'll show on one of the tabs up here, related. What am I looking for over here? Oh, the address, t-shirts. Trying to see, I want to keep the same phone number. We got like 11 phone numbers connected to REI Simply. And so I want to make sure the same number that I called him from, even though sweet guy, he probably won't remember me. Yeah, but you can't be disrespectful towards folks. Shoot, I'm calling him, interrupting his time. I mean, I'm not trying to do him a favor. I'm trying to, well, I guess I ain't asking him to do me a favor, I should say. I'm trying to put money in his pocket. But at the same time, still gotta be respectful. Yeah. Multiple property owner. I wonder what age you just stopped giving up about what people feel. Like, bruh. Let's see. It's like, oh, all right. So we got that lead set up. On to the next one. So I'm gonna call him back. So I'm setting up a drip campaign. So now if I click on this and I'm gonna set it to start next Monday, it's going to, for the next 18 months, give me reminders to give him a call, to shoot him a text, to do all or whatever they have in the series. You can set up custom drip campaigns. You know, you can send them an email, send them a text, send yourself a task reminder, whatever variations that you want. It's very, very helpful. REI Simply, a lot of them do that out there. I mean, we do have an affiliation with REI Simply, and I love REI Simply, but And you can get a discount if you use our code, but at the same time, there's tons of them out there that do that. Hell, I was doing it with Google Drive. And about after 3 or 4 months, my calendar was so full. The way I was using it, I would just set a recurring appointment based on how hot the lead is, either every day, twice a day, every 2 days, once a week, whatever it was based on the lead. And my calendar was so quick to me. It was not a good thing. So I'm gonna stop the drip on this. Follow the drip, follow the drip. Got 15 minutes, I'm gonna try to finish. Gotta stay till the job's done. I did not sound so bougie. I play golf now. I love golf. I did not know golf was fun. And I try to when I get excited about something, I go all the way in. Wholesaling, personal development, anything in golf. And so I'm practicing almost every day. And I didn't get to play this weekend. I was at a beautiful wedding down in Durham, North Carolina. When I came back up here, had our executive meeting yesterday, and I set the time to go play 15 holes. By the time I got out there, it was raining. I didn't get to play. That's okay. It's all right. I guess it's a landline I'm calling right now because this thing is just dialing. It has landline still. This says it's no, that's not a landline. Okay, I'm sending a little text message then. Well, I'm proud that I'm making these calls. It's been a busy day. Mondays is usually full of like one-on-one meetings, but even though I got a small team, you still got to do the one-on-ones. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, and we had our big old quarterly meeting today. And let me call. Still gotta get these calls in. Practice makes progress. That's right. Thank you, team. Brothers, birds. Practice makes progress.
761
more perfect practice.
0
Where we
is
talk
not
about
available.
talking to people on the phone.
Please record your message. When you have finished recording,
whatever.
You may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, how's it going? This is Courtney, James. Hope all is well with you. It is May. It's a beautiful day in May. Just had a note to call you back. I think we're supposed to be talking in May, so that's why I'm calling you. At any rate, feel free to text me or message me. I hope this message finds you well, and hopefully we'll be able to chat about some of your properties over there. All right, take care. Bye-bye. I mean, whatever your style is, of course, be professional, but you gotta be yourself too, especially making all these calls. It's gonna come out you being yourself. And it'll let the time go by a little bit faster. Well, it's not faster, but more smoothly. More smoothlier. I mean, for real, how you feel? 2 cents if it ain't going towards the bill. Yeah. All right, looks like we're almost down. Follow-up not interested. So I have a follow-up not interested, and I'm gonna start this one in a month because time and circumstances changes all things, right? Nori, what up, my man? What's up, brother? How's it going, Nori? How you doing, man? Oh, I do have this one call I gotta make. All right, let me send this to her. What's the address? Awesome. That's all we need. Just need an expired agreement. This is a lady we bought property from before. Howdy. About to call you. This calling from my office. Yo, Courtney, how's it going, bro? Heck yeah. Hey, thanks, Eden. We up here every evening, Monday through Friday. Go check out Aqua Team Properties, Do REI Deals YouTube channel. We actually got a course coming out June 15th as well. Well, you know what you're doing already, but I'm gonna pass it out to Noah, some other folks who want to do it, just to get some free just feedback from folks. But it's an awesome course. Supposed to record all the videos not yesterday, tomorrow, but we got to move it back. But, you know, it's as good as we had to move it back. So that means something was supposed to happen. Yeah, but I'm so excited about it. Gonna add so much value, so much content. Hell yeah, me too. I like the attitude. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's every day learn something. I'm assuming Jen, because it's like a beautiful. You know, I got my phone on her, but she said she can always learn more. That's what I'm talking about. That's the attitude to have, because you got to be able to receive to give. You got to be able to give to receive. So receive all the education, be able to give. Yeah, team, got you, team, got you. Yeah, I got a couple folks. Jason, I want you all to have a Do REI Deals course. It's gonna be hot. And there's gonna be so many extra bonuses there with sales scripts. Gonna be a bonus course in there too. Sales training list. So it's gonna be a bonus in there. Access to some coaching calls. Access to the Do REI Deals club. Yeah, I'm excited. It's so fun creating. I feel like I'm in first grade again. Remember in first grade? Well, my first grade, they used to have us. Like I was so busy. Surprise, surprise! I had so much energy. Miss Brady would give me free time to go and write stories or build things or do whatever. I just feel like I'm back like a kid, just creating all these different things that you get to launch and you get to help people out and you get to make money off of. I think that's a pretty cool deal right there. And you learn a lot about yourself too. It's pretty dope. Heck yeah. Amen. Heck yeah. Man, they keep on texting me on these people at my work. You know, it's a W2. I just got a pedicure too, so that's amazing. You deserve it. Talking about. You're on both screens. No, what's up, man? How you do that?
Hello?
Hey, later. How's it going? This is Courtney calling from my office line.
Oh,
yeah, you're like, who is this?
I was trying to send you a text, but it's not a cell number.
Yeah, it is. So you probably did you send it already?
I don't know. Sometimes, I do it and I forget to send.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do that all the time. I did just get it. So you need about 30 minutes? Hello? Oh, no. Oh, no, you messed up my, try to call me on my, hello?
Hello?
Hey, you called me on the other line?
I think I called you by mistake on the other line.
Yeah, that's
no,
all
let
good.
me call you right back. Okay?
All right, can you call this number here, 1078 though?
Yes, I will.
Okay, that's like just 30 minutes from now, right? So I can step out and grab some meat, or are you calling right back?
Well, step out and grab some meat. I'll call you in 45 minutes or so.
All right, sounds good. All right, take care.
Okay.
Bye. Ooh, that probably wasn't good. My coach was like, shame. You got her on the line. She won't call you back. We'll have her call you back immediately. Yeah. So anyways, that's going to be a hot deal if we get it. Seller finance deal up in Reservoir Hill that looks pretty sweet. I just checked it out around 2 o'clock today. We've actually been talking to her for a while. We actually contracted a deal with her and signed that contract. Hell, it's one of those properties. I'm like, man, I should move in, but I'm not going to do that. But I think it's going to be one of those where if she seller finances to us, we can seller finance it, wrap it to another end buyer, and we get. So this is the sweet thing about it. It's like such a win-win-win-win. She tried to put it on the market, wasn't able to sell at her price. She said she thought she had it overpriced, which is like, oh yeah, really? Awesome. Yeah, you think it's overpriced? Okay. sometimes it's good to just do it to support so that it comes back. Yeah, I dig that. Heck yeah. Sorry. Dropping some gems over here. Let me go ahead and go through what's cool about this possible deal and why I think creative financing and seller financing subject to is awesome. Or seller financing, a seller finance deal, even if it's not subject to, is awesome. Shout out to William Tinkle, Pace Morby, all the folks. So at any rate, we get this property in. If I negotiate it, I'll give her the price she wants, the purchase price she wants. But she's going to have to give it to us on terms and let us sell it, take her money over time. We come in at a very low entry rate, maybe give her some cash at the, at closing. And still, I think we're offering like $5,000 at closing. Then we're offering like $295 overall, and try to lock it up for like, okay, we'll give you $1,000 a month, 0 interest, and we already talked a little bit about some of this stuff, so it's not like it's going to be new to her. But some of the benefits for her is that she gets the actual price locked in that she wants. She doesn't get hit with Uncle Sam's capital gains tax if she does get to sell it. The property is, we're overpaying, but if we're able to get a 0% interest and over time, it's going to work out for us as well. So those are some of the benefits for her. And she's not a daggone, she's the bank. So something go wrong, taxes, insurance, all that stuff, we're responsible. And if whatever reason we don't perform, I get hit by a bus, or I'm unscrupulous, I don't know, scrupulous or unscrupulous, bad character, she gets it back based on the terms. Now she does have to, foreclose on it, which is a pain, but you get that with all the money that you got for it already. What are you doing on my bed, boy? This dog jumped on my bed. Anyways, now for us, that's sweet because we get a low entry. We get to now take this contract, title, this deed that we have. We could actually assign it and make a spread, say, hey, okay, you get 15K down, 20K down, take over this property and do whatever you're going to do with it. But that's short-term, good, income, 5, 10, 15, 20K, depending on, of course, the difference. But we could also go and wrap that note with a title company that knows what they're doing. You can find some some who will look at something 3K entrepreneur and still want to more so give to a traditional who's making 80K a year, which nothing wrong with making 80K a year. It's just traditionally banks just don't really understand or know how to value. They find it riskier for I-9, even though W-2 can get fired anytime. That's another story. But regardless, that's why also tangent time. As investors, especially if you are deducting everything, you're a landlord, you gotta show some income somehow, some way. I know we love tax breaks and deductibles and stuff, but at some point you gotta show that you're making some income if you are trying to acquire more deals. Even if it's just your LLC, you gotta show that you're making some type of income, personal guarantors, all that stuff. So anyways, we go find somebody, maybe they have a tough time on their credit. They want to avoid the bank. You want to avoid the bank. You want to get a property that's in your name. Well, here it is. Come on in here. We'll sell it to you. We'll sell it to you at a premium because we're offering a premium service, which is usually like 10% more. So 10% of, let's say it's 300,000, 330. We'll sell it to you at 330, even 320, 330, 320. Have you locked in there? You're going to pay a non-refundable option fee to be able to get it at there. We'll put it at sometimes 10% or even just like 10, 15,000. So that's reasonable. 10, 15,000. All right. You paid us 10 or 15, let's say you paid us $15,000. Now we're going to finance the remaining after 330, whatever that is, at an interest rate of 5, 6, whatever percent, and you'll pay us over time. So boom, we just got made 3 profit centers for ourselves. And not only that, we just made somebody a homeowner who usually couldn't have, in traditional route, couldn't have been a homeowner. And the seller was able to sell a property that she literally couldn't sell on the market and wouldn't be able to get all her equity out. And we get, again, 3 profit centers. We're giving her 5,000 and we take that 15, so we make 10K at closing. And then every month when we pay her 11,000, we get whatever that amortization schedule is with the interest right there. Sometimes you can set up where you just pay interest only, so the principal doesn't go down. That's fancy. Just have to have the right attorneys. And I'm not an attorney, so check out your attorneys for all the stuff. All your attorneys. Anyways, so we get that profit of the cash flow between that time. And for us, we make sure that the buyers, we tell the end buyer, yo, you got 3 years, 4 years, whatever, to refinance out so that we can actualize. And in between that time, we're getting the cash flow. And then we actualize the difference by the time they come out and they buy it. And we're able to pay off the old seller financing that we have. So win. Title companies winning, you winning, families winning, sellers winning, all that good stuff. I love subject to. Well, you can do that with subject to as well. Same concept as instead of it being a seller finance, it's you're taking over the loan payments and you still set up the same way to make sure you have those profit centers. This is a really nice house. 4-bedroom, 3-bath with a basement that's well above 7 feet that you could finish out and already been plumbed out for the kitchen and plumbed out for the bathroom. So you could really turn an Airbnb in that bad boy, in-law suite or something. Whew. All right, beautiful people. Another long mumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Shoot, I don't even think I'm finished. I'm sitting here talking all that crap. I got 5 more to do. John Brown. Oh, I got a call. All right, I gotta stay till the job's done. All right, Chip, we gotta hold it down. Let's stay till the job's done. Let me just call 5 more right quick and see if anybody answers. Appreciate y'all staying on board. Thank you for, that stuff's dope right there. Check out William Tingle. I learned that in the first 10 podcasts of William Tingle. And anybody in Pace's group will share with you.
Hello.
Hey, Dennis, this is Courtney. How you doing there, man?
Good. Courtney, how are you?
Feeling pretty good, feeling pretty blessed. I was just calling back about the Walbrook a lot. This sounds like I caught you at a bad time though.
Yeah, no, I talked to my partner again, and he got a change of heart, man. He wanted to just hold tight for a minute.
All right, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, he want to hold. Yeah, he want to hold tight, and he kind of wanted to wait, man. He ain't gonna do anything right now.
Well, that makes sense. Now I know we were talking about 17. If I did get the guys to go back up to the, I guess, the 20, is he still just holding tight right there?
Yeah. But Baltimore's getting hot now, so we ain't gonna make a move when it's getting hot.
Yeah, absolutely. I dig that, Dennis. Ain't nothing wrong with that, sir. All right. Well, not congratulations, but I'm glad you let me know. I'll take my notes.
We're gonna put a hold on it.
Heck yeah.
Down the road, we get more.
Absolutely. That's the game right there. Well, I'll make a note in my records. I appreciate it. Yeah. What about now, do you have other properties that maybe you think about getting rid of that's really anywhere in the Southwest or this corridor?
Yeah, we might be able to get more. We might be able to put some. I don't know. So a lot of things. We're gonna see how things pan out in the city.
I got you. Oh, my bad.
Things are moving right now. We don't want to sell, and things are getting hot.
Right, and lose some money on the table. Well, I'm asking, do you have any other properties that you would consider selling this time, or is it just a hold for everything?
Oh yeah. DC is hot. So my properties over there is hot.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't do anything there. Yeah. So we're just gonna hold tight.
Sounds good.
And then kind of see what's happening a year down the road. Kind of see what's happening.
Yep.
We'll go from there.
Sounds great. All right. Well, I'll update my notes, Dennis, and good luck with everything. And thanks for letting me know.
All right, buddy.
All right,
Appreciate
it.
Take care. All right, bye.
They ain't mad at that. Shoot. Holding on to it. Said B-more is getting hot. Man, I had a buyer for that land lot. And I took a buyer over there. The worst part of time, it was everybody named Mama was out. You can get any type of candy you want. Oh, did he sidestep the question or did he not? I talked pretty fast. I think I was like, okay. But okay, asked a great question, REI.just. You understand sub 2, but how do you wholesale the deal? As he said, get hot. So that's all this stuff involves trust. But if you have a vetted, really good buyer, then you have a contract. You literally can assign any contract that as long as it doesn't state it's not assignable. So let's say you have a sub 2 deal. Hey, we're going to take over your deed. We'll start paying directly to the lender. We're not assuming the loan is going to stay in your name. Sometimes you might pay them something at closing to help them out. Sometimes it's just you helping them out by just taking over. And then you package the deal, and then you share with your buyers. Hey, so let's say you have it under contract that you're going to pay $5,000 to the seller to take over her his or her their loan. Well, if you have it, it's such a sweet deal and it's package wrapped up, whatever, you put it out there and say, hey, 15,000 or 20,000 down, you can step into this property that's whatever, that's the terms is that it's paying $1,000 a month at 3% interest, and you're going to take over direct that. And so when they give you the money at closing, you get the difference between what you agreed to pay the seller at closing and what you said the down payment is from the buyer. And all you have to do is say, let's say there's $100K left on the property, just to make it easy. $100K left on the loan, and you want to give the seller $5K, right? So, and that goes directly to the seller. So you don't even count that against the principal. So you already know you gotta. It's because buyers might say, well, how much is left? How much is remaining after my down payment? Okay, so you're like, okay, 105K so far, 120K. So basically, I'm putting it out there. The property overall purchase price, including the assignment, is 120,000. Is what all they need to know. Overall purchase price 120,000, and once you pay that 20K down, you do the math. You're gonna have 100,000 left to pay, and it's at 1,000. It's at blank monthly payments, and here's the interest, and you'll have access to the lender and all that stuff. So they don't need to know how much you're getting for your assignment and all that stuff. They might want to know what's the overall purchase price. So you just put the overall purchase price, you just add in how much you said you can give to the buyer or seller and how much you expect to want to get for your assignment. And it still works out for everybody involved. The seller I've had people like give me the deed or give us the deed and like thanking us. And like, they see that we went, because we don't hide it, we went and, we have the resources, we have the experience, we, got this off their hand. And I have one of my best testimonials. Yeah, Jackie, that was sweet. Thank you, Miss Jackie. 9th Street. She was happy just because like this thing was a burden that was messing up her. Eden's asking, I think that's the question I'm going to. So are you the only one that lots of the deals and does the follow-up? Does lots of, well, my team, I got this young man. What up, QSAF? So he just started about 3 weeks ago, and he does our cold calling. Now he's getting better at it, and we train every morning, and he's a really cool young man. And so he does our cold calls, and we have another brother, Brian Seymour, who does like junior acquisition. So he follows up with our hot leads, and we got a lead manager. She's awesome too, and she listens to all the calls that come through and make sure they go to me or to Brian, or make sure I don't forget to call somebody, because if you notice, whatever in front of me is what's in front of me. So she's super awesome too. Shout out to Rachel, shout out to everybody on the team. And yeah, but that's not even a but, that's something that's been very, very recent. And trying to move from the self-employed piece to the business owner and leverage. The last thing I'm gonna give up is sales. I really enjoy it. And also, but one thing I'm getting better at is training my team to be super awesome on the phones, locking up these deals at discount, serving with a service mindset. And yeah, because if I can have a bunch of Courtney Rollins out there doing it, it's gonna be awesome. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, it's not too many, really 3. All right, I'm gonna do these last 3 so I can have some integrity. Oh, it's getting late. Am I gonna be able to chip? I'm gonna do like 50 practice chips. I'll call you back and let you know what he said. What did he say? I'll call you back and let you know what he said. What happened? What? I don't understand that message. Either he left or I left. But when in doubt, smile and dial. If I can't read my notes or understand my notes, I just dial.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
I don't like that. My phone number might be
0 3
spam.
1
That's what
2
I do. Somebody
3
call me spam.
6 1 7 is not available.
I might have changed my number up.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Tommy, how's it going? This is Courtney. I was just calling you about that property again over in Downing Street. If you get the opportunity, call me back, 706-478-0899, 706-478-0899. Take care. All right. I think I did 50 calls today too. My goal is 50 a day. My team member, he's supposed to do 30 a day, and Rachel does 10 a day because she's doing more listening and all that stuff. So we get 90 follow-ups. So that's where you make money, right? You gotta follow up.
Please leave your message for
Chassis Marshall.
I gotta check these all these numbers. Hey, Chassis, this is Courtney giving you a call back. I hope all is well. I know we were supposed to chat around the beginning of May, check on how you and your family doing and the Benelo Street property. Feel free to call me back at 443-920-7289. 443-920-7289. Yes, follow-up is key. Not only are a lot of people not following up, like we got people we follow up since 2020. But it also shows, I mean, what's the worst somebody can tell you is stop following up, stop calling them. And what do? You stop calling them. But it also shows a level of tenacity and which translates, I think, to, oh, these mothers are serious. They're going to do what they say they're going to do. At least they're going to follow up with me. So and a couple of the call deals with people have come to us like, dang, y'all follow-up game is so strong. Man, I had to go to you because you call so much. The guy, when we just got 2 weeks ago, Patient Street. Now, probably did come back with tons of taxes that he didn't know about, but still, the concept is still there. And we were following him for like 16 months. And it ain't like you're like, oh man, let me think who I'm following with today. You just, if you put the system in, you just sit down, what's in front of you, make those calls. If you do it yourself, awesome. If you have a lead manager, that's super sweet too, because that person is going to help you just sit down and do what you're set there to do. And that's connect, build, and take them through the sales process. It's another thing, have your sales process. We follow like that Sandler sales process, Sandler, I forget his first name, but what's the book he has? I'm surprised I got it up here. You can't learn how to ride a bike in a seminar or something like that. But it's awesome, like walking people through. And it may take 3, 4, 5, 6 months or 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes, but it's all like the same process, setting the rules, getting the pre-commitment, interviewing for pain, and sharing the impact of the pain, getting pre-commitment, all this, same thing, you're just doing the same thing over and over until you actually get the commitment, and all along, of course, building rapport. All right, these other two folks did not answer me back when we stopped by, Wendy, blah, blah, blah. I'll call you back and let you know is what he said. Okay, it's not dialing. Hey, Eden, it's cool to meet you. I love meeting the wholesalers. Nori, all y'all, thanks for connecting. Bugs versus Bugs. What's up, team? What's the dealie? Let's do this. Justin, Jason, all y'all who all be out here supporting, I really appreciate it. And again, please, if you haven't, go to Aqua Team Properties. Look us up on YouTube. Hit that subscribe, please. It helps us get more people, connect with more folks. If you have feedback to provide, I love learning, love feedback. If you have questions or anything we can do, text us, hit us up, all that good stuff. Yep, and I appreciate it. Appreciate you all. We always end with rising tides because it lifts all sails. Rudy.